Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks and welcome to a new Crash City requested episode. Today we have episode 171 and our request today is from Logan TV, and they requested 2 teams with 4 engines on each team. So on the left we have Thomas, James, Percy, and Gordon. We're going to call them Team Steam or Steam Team. And then on the right, we have Hurricane, Lexi, Merlin, and Steelworks Thomas, and they are going to be Team Journey Beyond Sodor, or Team JBS for short. So it'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best team win, and let's get started right now. Alright, starting round 1 and going first, it's going to be Gordon for Team Steam, then Hurricane for Journey Beyond Sodor, Percy, Steelworks Thomas. Percy and Gordon nearly had a collision, but they're both okay. Hurricane eliminates Steelworks Thomas. Percy crashes into Gordon, and Percy has his front wheels off. Trying to get back on and gets taken out by Hurricane. Merlin's the last one out of the gate. Percy and Steelworks Thomas, the only ones down so far. Still 3 engines left of each team. Hurricane, Merlin, and Lexi against James, Thomas, and Gordon. And Merlin and James had a collision, and they're both off the tracks. James is trying to eliminate the supports of the track. We have Hurricane and Lexi and Gordon and Thomas. Lexi is pushing Thomas around. Gordon and Hurricane kind of just going themselves. Doesn't look like collisions too soon. Gordon and Hurricane might be going for something. We'll see if Lexi pushes herself off the track, so she seems to be pretty stable. So we might actually need to get some sabotagers in here, but we'll just wait for a minute. James is still trying to push the track off the blocks. Lexi almost looked like she was going to fall off the curve. I think Hurricane is catching up to Gordon, and Thomas and Lexi are catching up to Hurricane as well, it looks like. Slightly, but I think we do need some sabotagers to spice up the action a little bit. The curve is actually getting pretty low to the ground by where James is. Still surprised Lexi hasn't fallen off yet. Hurricane is just about to catch up to Gordon, and we are going to release our first sabotager. A little bit sluggish again because they haven't gone for a while, I guess. Thomas and Lexi went pretty low down on the curve. The sabotager going slow. Looks like Gordon might get past. Oh, and the sabotager crashes into Hurricane. Hurricane's off the tracks, and Gordon pushes him off out of the way. And they just squeezes by again. So do Thomas and Lexi going around the curve. It looks like Thomas and Lexi are going to crash into Gordon in just a moment here. And James is all fully under the tracks. Ooh, Thomas just barely missed Gordon. And it looks like they're in for a collision. I think this is going to be it. Could Lexi actually win this? And oh my goodness, I think she will. Wow, that was interesting. Hurricane got eliminated, but Lexi was still going and managed to have Thomas and Gordon crash into each other, and she was at the back, so I think she was the last one going. It was pretty close between her and Thomas, but I think we will give it to JBS. So Team Journey Beyond Sodor takes the first point. So that was a pretty long round to start with, but Lexi got it in the end. We'll have to fix the tracks and to redo the damage done by James, and then we'll begin round 2 again. Alright, and we're ready to begin at round 2. Lexi will go first. She got the last point. Then we have Thomas, followed by Merlin. And then it will be Percy. Steelworks Thomas. Percy crashes into Thomas. So Thomas is off the tracks. Percy has his front wheels off. We got Hurricane, and James will go last because he ruined the track last time. Lexi is off. There goes Steelworks Thomas and Percy. James and Gordon just had a collision. James is off. Gordon is partially on. We still have Hurricane and Merlin still fully on the tracks. Gordon's still slightly on, so we won't count him out yet, but I don't think his chances of lasting much longer are very likely. Merlin got eliminated by Hurricane, and now Hurricane is blocked by James. Gordon is on the tracks, and Hurricane is blocked as Gordon's actually kind of moving by himself back there. Maybe. I thought he was, but yeah, it looks like he actually is moving slightly. Do we count that for Gordon? I mean, he is. That's kind of a close one, because I mean, Hurricane was the last one like fully moving, but I think Gordon is inching along back there. So I think we'll just might as well just play it safe and go for a tiebreaker because that's pretty close. So yeah, we're just gonna do a tiebreaker for round 2. Alright, Hurricane on the left for Journey Beyond Sodor, and Gordon on the right for Team Steam. It was pretty close last time, so we're just going to have Gordon go against Hurricane to decide who gets it and go. And it looks like Hurricane is pushing Gordon off, and Hurricane actually won that. So Journey Beyond Sodor gets a 2nd point thanks to Hurricane. I thought Hurricane was the last one moving last round, but Gordon was kind of inching along. So yeah, we did a tiebreaker, and Hurricane won. So let's get back into the regular rounds for round 3. Alright, and round 3, we're going with Hurricane to start with, followed by Gordon. Steelworks Thomas is out next, and then followed by regular Thomas. Hurricane eliminates his teammate Steelworks Thomas. Thomas nudges Gordon, but doesn't fully take him down. Okay, Merlin's having a rough start. Thomas and James crash into each other, and now Percy's out, and it looks like he gets caught by Gordon. That was kind of bad timing for them. Oh, and oh my goodness, Percy got pushed through, and oh my goodness, what just happened? Percy got pushed through by Hurricane. Gordon fell over. Percy got pushed into Merlin, and now Percy fell over and derailed Hurricane's back wheels, and now Lexi's pushing him around, and Hurricane's drifting around the tracks, and now he's actually back on, but Merlin's blocking the tracks, and Merlin's trying to get back on as well. But we have Hurricane and Lexi both left standing, and they are both on the same team at Team JBS. So, and okay, Lexi now fell off the track, so I just want to see what happens with Merlin here. And Hurricane crashes into him, and Merlin's now pushing the tracks, and Hurricane's still trying to limp around. So 3 points in a row for Team Journey Beyond Sodor. Team Steam is not looking good, so we're going to have to see if they can save it in the last few rounds, but looking unlikely, but we'll give them a chance. Round 4 coming up next. Alright, it's not looking good for Team Steam, as they are only on, or they're on 0 points, and Team Journey Beyond Sodor only needs 1 point to win, so they better try and get some points here. Merlin went first because he hadn't gone first yet. Hurricane got taken out, and now Gordon is caught on James, and they get freed up. James is falling down on that, and Thomas rounds out the lineup. Gordon and Lexi both fall over. We have Steelworks Thomas and Merlin against Thomas and Percy. Percy is pushing Steelworks Thomas around. Thomas and Merlin off on their own. And I think Percy and Steelworks Thomas might be catching up to Merlin. We'll see. But we might need sabotagers again. Quite a long rounds this time. A little bit longer breaks between action. And oh my goodness, Steelworks Thomas and Merlin crashed into each other, and then Percy took out Merlin. And that's actually the point that Team Steam needed, or Steam Team needed, but I was going to call it Team Steam Team, but that didn't really make much sense. So yeah, Team Steam actually gets their first point, and so they won't go through this competition being completely defeated, but they still have a bit of work to go until they catch up to Journey Beyond Sodor, but at least 1 point is a start. So well done, Thomas and Percy, you get the point. So yeah, I'll see if you can keep up the streak. Round 5 is inbound. Alright, Team Steam just finally got their first point. We'll see if they can get more. We have Percy going first, Lexi, Thomas, and then off goes Merlin the Invisible, James the Red Engine, Steelworks Thomas, Gordon the Big Engine, and finally Hurricane. Okay, and everyone's fine until Gordon and James crash into each other. Hurricane eliminates Lexi, and then Steelworks Thomas got into it. Oh my goodness, oh, and Lexi was holding up Percy. Percy got freed up. Steelworks Thomas has his front wheels off. Percy's trying to push him, and he actually gets through and knocks him off, and Hurricane's blocking the tracks, and Percy pushes right on by. That was we had all the engines going for a split second, and then there was some crashes and teammates against teammates and stuff. Percy was stuck on Lexi, and then he finally got through and actually just barely got the point. Otherwise, it might have gone to Steelworks Thomas. But Percy, I think, just kind of carried these last 2 rounds, and Team Steam is now up to 2 points now. So 1 more point, and they will tie with Journey Beyond Sodor, but still 1 more point will win it for Journey Beyond Sodor. So still could be an easy win for Journey Beyond Sodor, but Team Steam is starting to get momentum and might actually put up a fight now. So we'll see where this goes. Round 6 up next. Alright, will Team Steam be able to catch up in these final few rounds, or will Team Journey Beyond Sodor take it? James went first just because he hasn't gone first yet. Hurricane, Gordon, Lexi, Gordon, and James have collided into each other. James is down. Hurricane clips Lexi. Merlin has a rough start again. Gordon has fallen off the tracks. That's 2 members of Team Steam gone, and now it's just Thomas versus Percy, which seemed to be who's been carrying it mostly. Oh, look, Merlin gets tipped over by Steelworks Thomas. That was kind of interesting. He kind of went on 2 wheels for a while. Oh, Percy eliminates both Thomases, Steelworks and normal Thomas. One was an enemy, but one was his teammate, so not quite as good. Now it's Percy just against Hurricane and Lexi, but Percy has pretty much carried the last 2 rounds, so he's definitely capable of winning this, but does have the odds stacked against him a little bit, and the stakes are high. It's up to him to save his team from being defeated this time, and Lexi is chasing Hurricane around and is about to catch up to him. I think we are probably going to need sabotagers again, but we'll wait just a second here. So oh, looks like Lexi's kind of tipping on the curve, but she's actually pretty stable somehow, but I think we'll get the sabotagers at the ready. Okay, but Lexi did finally fall off on the curve just when I was saying how stable she was on the track. So now we have Percy versus Hurricane, and I think we're just going to go to a tiebreaker. Hurricane won the tiebreaker against Gordon. We'll see if he can defeat Percy. Alright, Percy on the left, Hurricane on the right. If Percy wins this, it'll be a tie going into round 7 for the finale round. But if Hurricane wins this, it's over for Team Steam. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And it looks like Hurricane is pushing Percy, and Percy can't hold it, and Hurricane pushes him off the track. So Hurricane won the strength competition, so gets the point for that round. And that's not a good look for Team Steam, but we'll do a quick recap before round 7 begins. Alright, so before we begin, Team Steam is on 2 points. Team Journey Beyond Sodor just got 4 points, so only 1 round left. Team Steam cannot catch up to Journey Beyond Sodor, but we'll give them a final round just to see if who can get the last point. So Steelworks Thomas is the only one of his team to not have gone first yet, so there he went. We have Thomas, Hurricane, and Percy, Merlin. And now we'll go James, all the tender engines now. Lexi, Percy has caught Merlin, and James pushes through and gets Percy off, and we're trying to wait for Gordon to get in. Steelworks Thomas eliminates James, and then Lexi's trying to get in on the action as well. Lexi gets taken. Now we have all 4 engines kind of just all in a row there. That's pretty interesting, but they're not actually pushing against each other. We have Thomas and Gordon versus Hurricane and Steelworks Thomas. Looks like Steelworks Thomas might get Hurricane. That was a really close encounter there, but I think maybe this time, and clips Hurricane but does not take him down. This is pretty interesting, and now Steelworks Thomas pushes Hurricane over. Now it's Steelworks Thomas versus Thomas and Gordon, but I think Gordon's kind of catching up to Thomas, but Steelworks Thomas is I guess he's kind of picking up speed away from them, but I think we might need the sabotagers again. I thought that last time, but we'll see. Wait till they come around and then see if anything changes. See if Gordon knocks himself off on the points or something. Because that's usually what happens to engines pushing other engines. So, and will he make it around? Yes, he will. So we'll have the sabotagers and go. Get the original sabotager, and then we'll wait a second for the other one to see what can be done. So on the opposite side right now, I didn't set the points, but made it through anyway, and I think we'll get the other one going. A little bit sluggish, but they're kind of going now, and Steelworks Thomas eliminates one of the sabotagers. Might have to rescue him and reset him, and forgot to switch the points again. The other Sabos just slowly struggling along, not having a very good time looks of it. But then we have Steelworks Thomas on the way, and oh my goodness, oh, and he eliminates that sabotager as well. Wow, Steelworks Thomas is just eliminating both of the sabotagers, but hasn't eliminated the other engines. Thomas and Gordon still going strong. This is actually quite interesting. I don't think both sabotagers have been eliminated without eliminating anyone else. Try and grab this sabotager and put him back on the tracks in just a moment here. And the engines are on their way around. And I guess we'll set him off and try and grab this sabotager as well. And once again, we'll wait for them. So having some pretty long rounds this time. I don't know. Steelworks Thomas just does not want to be defeated. I keep forgetting to change the points just to make a fair game for them. But I guess we'll set this sabotager off and hopefully he doesn't crash into his teammate. The other sabotager, that is. And it looks like the sabotager crashes in, and Steelworks Thomas is finally gets caught. Oh, but he's somehow recovered again. What? Oh my goodness, Steelworks Thomas. Oh, and he finally gets hit by Thomas and Gordon, and wow, what? Okay. Well, Steelworks Thomas might have the record for eliminating sabotagers. He took out 4 of them, technically. He got taken down by one and saved by the other and crashed that one as well, so. But I finally did get caught by Thomas and Gordon, so he's pretty much off the tracks there. Gordon and Thomas were the last ones going, I think, but yeah, that's pretty interesting finale. So Team Steam will get the final point, but let's get them in the middle for a final photo shoot and recap. Alright, and the winners of Crash City Requested episode 171 will be Team JBS, or Journey Beyond Sodor. That was Hurricane, Steelworks Thomas, Lexi, and Merlin. And they beat out Team Steam, which was Gordon, Thomas, Percy, and James. And the final score was 3 points for Team Steam and 4 points for Team JBS. JBS won the first 3 rounds, and then Team Steam actually got a couple points thanks to Percy, but unfortunately lost in the tiebreaker to Hurricane. But then the final round was pretty crazy, so Steelworks Thomas was taking out the sabotagers left and right, so that was definitely pretty interesting. But we had a couple, like, some of the longest rounds we've had in Crash City in a while, just engines kind of slow to hit each other, but hopefully it was still pretty enjoyable. Definitely some interesting crashes and scenarios sprinkled throughout this one, so I hope you enjoyed. If you have any requests for Crash City Requested or other videos to do, leave them in the comments below, and I might be able to do some of them. But until next time, this is Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.